What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eric with the SDN Podcast. I am your host with the most, and with me as usual, I'm not gonna make you wait this time, brother. With me is who? KV. Bro, I still get you. What the fuck?
It's your pauses, man. It's your
Listen,
pauses.
hey, listen. My wife's been telling me that for the longest. It takes me 45 minutes to make a 2-second sentence, whatever. I don't know. What's going on, bro?
Not much. Just hanging out. Beautiful weather finally.
Heck yeah. I went out today to Lancaster to
Lancaster.
to drop off some TVs that because when you have a monster, a child like mine, we're already on TV number 5, I believe. So he likes to break them. So I actually found a spot where I can just drop them off. So I went out today, man. No jacket, no nothing, man. I was chilling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful weather today here in Lancaster County.
Lancaster.
And you're not even from Lancaster, bro.
I know I'm not from Lancaster.
You're from the Hershey.
I moved up here 10 years. When I was 10 years old. I'm down from Berks County.
Bro, you've been living there for 10 years old. You've been living there for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, don't be putting me up to your age bracket, bro. 30 plus years. Come on.
What the? Well, thank you for throwing me under the bus. Jesus. You know what? With that being said, let's get right to it. Monday Night Raw. We just got done with Monday Night Raw, and I have to admit, Monday Night Raw started a little like, but that usually happens when you get the yeet and the kick to start off the show. But man, that ending, bro, that ending was phenomenal.
Yeah. On Raw or that first match?
Well, yeah.
The ending of the whole show or the ending of the first match?
So the best thing about it was the ending of the first match, because, he got his. You know what, Jey Uso? I'm going to say it. I didn't want to say it because I don't want the hate, but I'm going to say it. Phenomenal wrestler. He's good. Merchandise, boom. Great. The whole 9. His main event, Jey Uso ready for the main event of WrestleMania. He's not. I'm sorry. He's not. I got nothing but love and respect for the Anoa'i Fatu family, but he's not. So, not my cup of tea. That's why his brother even says it. Loyi. But no, I just want to get into a couple of things that happened, in Raw, that I need your opinion on. What do you think is going on with the Judgment Day?
I
Dirty
think
Dom?
Dirty Dom's trying to be a little dirty. I don't know what he has cooking, but I think he's trying to take over, or at least get Finn out. He's definitely trying to get Finn out the way.
Exactly.
And if that's a spear and a half, he'll take it.
Well, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. The way that he just set up the match with Finn and Braun Breaker, he's setting him up to fail.
Yeah.
Which sucks because, being honest, Finn Balor is one of the best ones out there. He really is. When Finn signed with WWE, man, I was pumped. But the fact that, ever since Rhea and Damian left the Judgment Day, he's kind of been like in and out, fighting, saying like, you got to listen to me and everything. First of all, the moment that they kicked out Damian,
Yeah, no leaders. We're
No
all
leaders.
equal.
And then the following week is you gotta listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
So do we have leaders or what? Like what's going on here? Um, the whole Judgment Day storyline to me, ever since Rhea and Damian left, is done. It's been done. It's just a group put together to give us some TV time. Um, Liv has made it a little bit better, but I know that's your girl. Um, but no, I honestly feel that Dominic is doing his things so he can bring in what everybody's been saying. Aleister Black, get him back in WWE. He's gonna be a part of the Judgment Day and get Finn out. Which, by all means, let's do it. Get him out. Get him out. Get Finn back out there in the main event picture. Get Finn back out there, dude. Bring back the Demon.
Yeah. Well, it's. We talked about it. We've
We
talked
talked
about it.
about it. And you know
Long
what?
story. Long storylines, man. Long
Oh yeah.
storylines.
Look, I was about to take a drink, but I just realized something. I'm gonna wait for a second. Give me Aleister Black versus Finn Balor. I'll take that match. This is gonna be a phenomenal match. Give me Finn as the Demon versus Aleister Black at SummerSlam. I gotta take a drink.
I mean, if it happens, if anything, it'd be like Dom and Finn at SummerSlam. I just feel.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's the Demon Fiend, I don't care. I don't care. Cause the Demon Fiend has not lost to anybody except to Roman, which sucks. But again, that's the direction that I think they're going with. I think that Finn, they're looking to get Finn out of the way. I think that Dom just set him up to fail on Monday. Braun Breaker's just gonna destroy him. That's gonna be the end of that. But here's your kicker, though. I do feel that Dom is gonna get a title shot at WrestleMania. Somehow, some way, Dom is gonna end up winning against Braun Breaker.
No.
No,
Nah,
no,
not yet.
no. You never know, brother. You never know.
If you couldn't even be a speed champion.
He lost to Ivar in 1 minute.
Uh,
Oh wait, they haven't seen that yet. They're gonna see that on this Wednesday.
sorry
We
for
saw
the
it. We saw it.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right into the women's world heavyweight title.
I got on our way to Philly. He said it. He brought it up. It's cooking. It's heating up to be a triple threat match. I feel right after you said that, and then what we saw tonight. Even though everybody was saying, "Oh, Rhea's out. Rhea's not wrestling at WrestleMania."
Oh, she is.
I don't think they could not put one of their top women stars not in WrestleMania. So why not make it a three-way triple threat match?
Exactly.
Where Rhea wins her title back.
Okay, so I was agreeing with you the whole way until the end.
I know, because then you're gonna go Bianca.
I think Bianca's gonna win it.
No,
I think Bianca's gonna
I
win
think
it.
that's when the truth comes out. The truth, the real truth, not our truth, the real truth.
Well, here's the thing. Quite honestly, the Bianca story with Jade is cooking more right now, so I can actually see that match being. Bianca's winning. There's no way. There's no. But here's the thing. I absolutely love that segment. I love how Rhea came out, went straight up to Bianca, talking to Bianca and blah blah. And Io's just like an afterthought in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, they're are they gonna make Io look weak? Like they're gonna make her
Nope.
look?
They made her look strong.
Oh, she
Well,
throw her
she made
little
herself look strong.
dude. She throw her little tantrum when she's like pouting and jumping like a little kid, and she smacked the living crap out of both of them. I'm
Yeah.
here jumping. My wife had to get up and close the door. She's like, "Your daughter's sleeping." I was like, "All right, well, Monday Night Raw shouldn't be doing good shit like this then."
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I honestly feel it's gonna be Rhea versus Bianca and Io. And unfortunately, I would love for Io to have another lengthy run, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Bianca winning because hold up, wait a second.
I think Jade's gonna take Bianca out.
Yes.
And that's
Why?
gonna set up not a SummerSlam match. What's after WrestleMania? I forget.
Backlash usually.
Backlash. A backlash match.
Hold on a second though. What are we talking about? If if Io loses to Bianca, that means Bianca goes to Raw. Unless they're planning on doing because they are doing the draft. Unless they're planning on bringing both Naomi and Jade to Raw, it makes no point for Bianca to win.
All right.
I still say Bianca. I still say Bianca.
Rio or Io? Io.
Yo,
Io.
hey yo. Before we continue to the main event, can we give some love and appreciation to Chelsea Green? No.
I saw the funniest meme over the weekend. Well, they just photoshopped her face onto Cactus Jack's body. Since that was her outfit on Friday Night SmackDown.
Bro, how awesome, dude! I'm sorry, I'm a fan of Chelsea Green. She is great. She's
We'll
great.
see.
Green. She's phenomenal. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
like Chelsea. She did. Her and Mitching have some great chemistry from their days on TNA, NXT, and all that. They're great. You gotta give them their props. I'm a huge Chelsea fan, and I actually would love to see her keep her title for a while.
she earned my respect ever since that freaking the Money in the Bank match
The bump?
when she went through those tables along the freaking barricade. Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude. That's because you haven't seen her stuff prior to WWE.
yeah.
Go look. Just when we're done here, seriously, just search Chelsea Green versus Penta, Lucha Underground. Dude, if we get that Chelsea Green in WWE, oh, think of a Cactus Jack, Sabu, all mixed together into like one hell of a crazy hardcore. Yeah, she'll be great at that. Great at that. Madison Square Garden blessed us with a phenomenal cage match.
Beautiful cage match.
CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. The amount of false finishes, the
Mm-hmm.
amount of finishing moves, the amount of everything. That was one of the best matches I've seen on Raw in such a long time. Would you agree with that?
Probably since the cage match
Which one?
Wait, was that the cage match with? Yeah, Solo and Roman was in a cage match. The first Netflix.
It wasn't in a cage match.
It wasn't a cage match?
Nah. Nah, that wasn't a cage match. And no.
Okay.
No. That was a good two. But I don't know.
Well, someone was so close at calling the whole thing from a post I saw. They said that someone was going to come through and spear Seth Rollins outside of the cage, but he just pulled him out.
I mean, he still speared him outside of the cage,
Still speared him.
but not to get him out.
Not to get him out, no.
I got what you're saying. Bro, the fact that every time they're in New York City, Madison Square Garden, it just brings the best out of those guys.
It's the history there.
The history. Dude, I absolutely... Well, my first event that I ever went to here, which was not a wrestling event, my first wrestling event was at Continental Airlines Arena, which is actually, dude, that has changed like names like 5 times. It's shut down. Back then it used to be called the Meadowlands Arena down in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But my first concert that I ever went to, Madison Square Garden. I've been to so many concerts there. I've been to so many wrestling shows. It's the Mecca. It just, believe it or not, and it's because of the hype that people give it.
Mm-hmm.
It's New York City. It's Madison Square Garden. That when you say, I'm going to Madison Square Garden, you get pumped. You're like, oh shit, I'm going to Madison Square Garden. It's not like saying, I'm going to the Wells Fargo Center, or going here, going there. Madison Square Garden is it. It is literally the mecca of arenas. It's the best one. And so much history in there. And I think it is because Madison Square Garden was the home of WWE throughout the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, the home of the first WrestleMania. Then that's probably, as a wrestling fan, it's like Madison Square Garden is great. So we got CM Punk and Seth Rollins. How many false finishes? Too many.
Yeah.
Way too many. Way too many. Which was good, but in the same way, it was kind of like, oh shit, what are you doing? Seth Rollins' finisher is the curse stop.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave it to CM Punk from the second rope, which was supposed to be even more devastating.
The super stomp.
The super stomp, like Cole said, or Pat. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to kick out of that, you should have not done that move from the second rope. My opinion. Because if that's your finishing move, and you have put away so many people, you even put out Brock Lesnar with that move. How do you do one from the second rope and have CM Punk kick out?
Well, then I guess they just got to go to the top rope next time.
There you go. So I'm sorry. My bad. My mistake. I guess it wasn't part of the script.
Yep.
I'm waiting for my script. But with that being said, we have the tribal chief. Sorry, my bad. Come out. Take out Seth Rollins.
And Seth wins because of it.
Of course. But not only that, he gave him the spear, the super punch. He was about to give him a curse stomp.
No, he did give him a stomp.
Oh yeah, no, he gave him the stomp, but he was about to give him one at
he wanted him to bite the steel, bite the steps.
There was a funny part in there that I'll tell you later. I didn't want to tell you, but it involves Roman. When somebody was telling him like, "Come on, Roman," he just looked at him like, I was like, damn, bro, they just dissed you. Get your ass out of here. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. My boy. So, but here's the thing. This happened so quick. I didn't even see, dude,
I
WWE
didn't even see Heyman around until
exactly.
you see him in the cage
Huh,
consoling Punk.
I was like, there's the hook.
Yeah, you
There's
called
the
it.
hook.
You
Roman
called it.
took it. Roman took it, and we got ourselves another triple threat at WrestleMania with Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth freaking Rollins, who, in my opinion, should be main event of night one. Yeet and a kick can be the first match.
I mean, I think that's what it's like. Jey Uso is a really good opener, so
Yeah.
he gets that's where you need all the energy. Like you either put Jey at the beginning or midway through the card. Either get the energy or get the energy back, but not ending.
No. No. If Jey Uso is opening is if that match is the opening match, there's no doubt in my mind that Jey Uso is winning. Because there's no way that WWE is going to send Jey Uso and Gunther out there for the World Heavyweight title match to get the, like you just said, to get the crowd going. First match, WrestleMania. Let's start the weekend off on a high note and have Gunther beat him. And then everybody's going to be like, what?
But last year, didn't they put the World Heavyweight Championship match, first match, night two? Because they bumped it because they had the tag team match, the main event of night one.
That's the reason it was bumping to the first match because Seth and Roman were in the main event on night one with Cody and The Rock. I mean, being the opening match is not it's not a bad thing. I mean, Seth
No.
did it for WrestleMania 35. WrestleMania 35, the first match of the night was for the Universal title.
Yeah.
Universal
I'm
title.
saying, like, I don't think Gunther and Jey is going to be the main event of night one.
They're not.
They're going to start that on night two. They're going to start off with that on night two. If not night one.
Okay. You know how pissed off people are going to be for people that got tickets for dude. All right, we'll get to that in a second. But you know how pissed off people are going to be if they
Bought tickets for night one just to see Jey?
well, no, both tickets for night one and they get both heavyweight title matches on night two.
That's what happened in last year.
But there was a reason for it though. Again, the main event was Seth and Cody versus Roman and The Rock. They
Mm-hmm.
had a great main event. What main event are they going to have?
They could have the triple threat.
Hold on. They have a
They
great
could
main
have
event.
they could have the triple threat women's title match.
There you go. There you go. I've been to two WrestleManias where the last match of the night was the women's, and I must say WrestleMania 35, it was good. It was good because that was when Becky won the two belts and she became Becky Two Belts.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, when I tell you that WrestleMania 37, Bianca and Sasha Banks to close out night one of WrestleMania, that was freaking insane. That was really good. So, give me Io, Bianca, and Rhea. That should be your match, main event for match night one. Or give me Damian versus Drew. That's probably gonna be night one. Uh,
Opener.
opener. Who knows, man? Who knows? All right, well, that covers Raw. Oh, you got something else?
No, I was gonna. I don't know. We don't know if belts to backs is gonna happen or not. So who knows what's to.
Please don't let me forget. I have to make you that. That's the other thing. What's gonna be the Rock's involvement? Is he just gonna be back there or what?
That's my whole thing. Like, well, I guess we'll learn more of these coming weeks when they're in the European tour and we finally get John Cena's side.
There you go. Because remember, like you said, from boots to asses
The
to
belts
belt
to
to back.
backs.
I am so making that. Um, let me before we leave. I have a question for you. So you know that I am a Star Wars fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wife just got up. I am a Star Wars fan. I love me some Star Wars. Star Wars is having Disneyland in California is having a Star Wars month thing going on where they have all this kind of stuff. They're selling all this kind of stuff. And you know that my Disney loving wife collects all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she's telling me, go. Go. But I tell her, I tell her, but I can't. I would love to, but I can't because Kyle, as soon as I told Kyle that, Saturday night's main event, Battleground, Raw, and NXT is having a 4-day event in Tampa, Kyle said, well, there goes that. We're going to Tampa. So we got Florida, Tampa, lots of food, lots of Florida bakery. So there's that. But then we got WrestleMania, who tickets went from $1,200, $1,300 to $250. Mr. KVB, no, I said that's wrong. I'm sorry. Mr. Sunday Night Heat KVB, if you had your choice to go for WrestleMania, Saturday night's main event, 4-day event, or Star Wars event, which one would you pick?
Dude,
And
why
at
you
what
gotta
time
put
are we
me in the
leaving to
middle of
Florida?
this? Why you gotta put me in the middle of this?
Hold on. California, Las Vegas, or Florida? And at what time are we leaving to Florida?
Florida.
Um, he said
I
Florida.
mean, I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Vegas, going back to Vegas, but I don't see that in my bank
I don't.
account as of right now.
I don't see it on my financial future either.
Yeah.
Because we can get tickets for that. We can get tickets for Florida.
Yeah. Um, Florida. But I mean, like, you can get a Star Wars stuff at Disney Springs. You know what I mean?
Not the stuff that she wants.
You don't know that. You don't know that until we go.
Oh, I know. They're exclusive to Disneyland.
Disneyland.
In-N-Out Burger. I mean,
Cervezas.
Cerveza's in Florida.
I know, Cervezas.
Go chill at the bro's house. Yeah, I'll make my decision. I'll sleep on it with an elbow into my face in a bit. All right, brother. That's all I got. That's all I got. And we'll see them back sometime this week with some NXT action.
Yeah. Speaking of NXT. Oh, okay. Well, this is our goodbyes. But hey, WWE, let's work on getting Drew McIntyre one of those commercials for shampoos. All right. He wants to be dancing around. He's the next Troy Polamalu of Head and Shoulders. You heard this from KVB.
I am going to put that and I'm going to tag him because he's going to roast the living crap out of you. All right, everybody. Talk to you soon.
That was him.
Peace out, bro.